Welcome back to Principles of Marketing. We're still studying Chapter 1, and it is about marketing principles and strategies. In the previous video, we discussed the definition of marketing, and we also mentioned about a smart definition of marketing, which is identifying needs and wants and fulfilling those needs and wants. This smart definition of marketing already encompasses the goals of marketing, which are first, to determine the needs and wants of the customers, and two, to satisfy those needs and wants. Now we are going to discuss about the core concepts in marketing. To fully understand how marketing works, it is important also for us to understand these 5 core concepts. And the first one is customer needs, wants, and demands. Some people find it difficult to distinguish a need from a want. A need is a feeling of deprivation, and it is commonly related to basic necessities such as food, clothing, shelter, or even social needs. The need to belong, the need to be part of a group. On the other hand, a want is more of a preference, which is influenced by one's personality and even cultural and societal factors. Now, a demand exists if this need or want is supported by the person's purchasing power. When you say purchasing power, it is the ability of the person to pay for that need or want. Say, for example, you feel thirsty, so there's a need for you to drink. Now, what you prefer, what you want is to have some soda, let's say Sprite. And if you have enough money to buy Sprite, then there's a demand for that product. You see, it is critical for companies to understand these customer needs and wants, since companies invest a lot of money in the development of a new product or introducing a new service. We all know that every year there are a lot of products and services launched. So marketers tend to shape customers' thinking so that they will consider their product or service. Now, the second of the 5 core concepts in marketing is market offerings. Market offerings serve to fulfill customer needs and wants. This is an important element in marketing. And products can range from pure products, physical products, or pure services, or it can be a combination of both. Example of physical products would be canned goods, snacks, or even batteries. And for services, we have dental services, travel agency, or call centers. Now, there are companies which also focus on providing experiences together with the consumption of the product or service. Say, for example, when one goes to a certain fast food, let's say Jollibee or McDonald's, kids can also make use of the playpen. While they buy food, while they eat their food there, they can also make use of those facilities. Ideas can also be marketed. So for the Department of Health, they have this campaign to ask people to stop smoking, and that is the idea that they sell. The third of the 5 core concepts is customer value and satisfaction. When customers are satisfied, when they find value in their product, they tend to patronize your product or service. So the marketer's goal is to meet or even exceed those expectations. And this will lead to the development of preference to your brand or customer loyalty. One example is Zalora, an online shopping store. To make their customers highly satisfied, they make it easy for customers to return their products if the clothes don't fit them. They even pick up those items so that it will be easy for the customers. And that service makes it easy or makes the customers satisfied. The next one is exchanges and relationships. For marketing to occur, there must be an exchange. And an exchange would mean obtaining something that you want in exchange for something in return. An exchange can happen even without money, like when you accept an idea or when you are converted into a new way of thinking. So, in marketing, the point of the exchange is to foster a good relationship. We do not only care about getting new customers, but we also try to keep our current customers to make sure that we can have their repeat purchases or future purchases. The next one would be markets. The market is composed of all the people who buy the product and even those potential buyers, people who might buy your products in the future. And we need to fully understand the market so that we can have a profitable customer relationship. Now, the market research will be able to help us understand what is important to the customers, what they want, how they choose among the many different brands that they are faced with, or where they buy the product, how they buy the product. So these are important information that marketers should know. But since it is impossible to please everyone or to meet all the needs and wants of all the customers, marketers tend to choose a certain group that they call the target market. Once you have your target market, it is now easy to identify the needs and wants of that segment. So again, to sum it up, we have 5 core concepts in marketing that we need to understand: customer needs, wants, and demands, market offerings, customer value and satisfaction, exchanges and relationships, and finally, markets.